It's really something to marvel at, isn't it? I remember when my father used to take me out to these cool, dry pastures. Once a spring sprung, we'd all walk out in our little cloaks, single file into the plum and blueberry. My father smelling like Burberry, and me prepared to take the plunge. Now, once a season, I go out alone into these barren fields. Alone and together. Huh! There I am right now. That's me in the back seat, writing exactly what I'm saying right now. And right now. I could go on for longer, but first, I'd like to tell the tale of a trip I
Check. Check.
You got a BJ?
Hello? Hello? Check.
Hey.
1, 2. Check, check.
What flavor?
I don't think it's working.
Reg.
Check.
Reg old
No,
BJ.
you gotta hit this button.
Oh, we got another BJ.
Check 1, 2.
I guess I should start by telling you my name. I am an absolute ice cream fanatic. I know the names of almost 200 types of ice cream. Vanilla. Chocolate. Vanilla chocolate. Chocolate and vanilla. Ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, double overhead. Oh, yeah.
Really small. It must have been like when they did this highway. They're like, "Oh, this would be the good part here."
Yeah. California, California, here we come. We've been taking naps. I've been taking craps.
Oh boy. Whoopee, does that ever sound like they're having a good time? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the sound you hear when someone's having a good time.
Oh my God, is that the ocean? We've been on the road, driving on the road, trying to get to the show.
Oh boy. Whoopee, does that ever sound like they're having a good time? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the sound you hear when someone's having a good time.
Slam Dunk Africa Tour, 2010. We drove too far. We drove too far. What?
I don't know. I think the first show in Santa Barbara was a little off. I could barely hear Duncan's baritone. People were chatting the whole time. Caitlin was off with the fire roasting weenies, and Jordan was off the fire roasting weenies. I was in the zone, but I don't think anyone else was in the zone. I was definitely in the zone. There's something very zoneful about the night. I'm a Gemini, so what that means is when I get into something, I get right into it. And this was one of those nights. They left the musical instrument out there, and I got right into it. I'm also, my rising star sign is Ram. So what that means is, if you mess with me, well, you know it. You might get your nose clawed.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Just having a really shitty time.
Okay, we got our books. Luke, are you gonna pack this stuff?
Big surprise in the bug tank. Yeah, big surprise.
As usual, Luke brings 30 books with him. State Farm Kids Road Atlas, Nursery's Atlas, Lewis Carroll. Oh, you even got your brats with you, hey, Luke?
I wake up with a stretch. This one's called the watermelon. And the goal is to get all the seeds out of the watermelon.
You know it often? No? Well, I was, but I kind of can't remember where I'm going anyway. Oh, that's fun.
Out of my way.
I got 2 pumpkins.
Nice, there's pumpkin trees everywhere here.
One of the stranger experiences I had on the journey was the experience I experienced with the pumpkin tree. I pushed my hands high up into the tree, and there I got stuck while everyone else looked for me. "Yoo-hoo!" they cried. But I was stuck in the tree for a really long time. Then we had hood problems. We couldn't seem to put it down. We asked a group of dogs, but they were idiots. I knew nothing of hoods. Ricky played his trumpet, but the trumpet knew what to do. We met a man named Gary. Luke checked if the hood was under the collar. Caitlin licked her finger, and Ricky spoke in French to another man in the hood. He had dogs, and the dogs didn't do the fixing, but he did. And we were happy when it was ready. The hood was down, and we could drive, but we still missed the show.
Ricky. Ricky? What is that smell?
It's gasoline.
Why, Ricky?
Because your fucking van ran out of gas.
And then what?
And then what? Yeah. I went and got gas for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks, mate.
Slide right.
Thanks, mate. Slide right.
This is where dreams come true. When John D.H. Padlock first came here, he had but one dream: to turn a desert into a roaring ocean, and a sand dune back into a rock cliff. This is the result of weeks of hard rock labor. The results are pristine. 5 years after the construction of these hills, Mr. Padlock took it upon himself to keep his family safe from the new onslaught of bandits and seekers. He had to fight to keep his door locked tight at night. The result: a chair in the door. It was the invention of the chair that put Padlock